the Peruta case was some years before that. I believe it was, I can't remember when the district court had its judgment, but that what everybody remembers about Peruta was the 3-judge panel at the Ninth Circuit.
Yeah, that we won at the 3-judge panel, and that was again overturned en banc. But
right.
the beauty of that decision, it was so well written by a conservative justice,
Yeah.
that the sheriffs and police chiefs who read it, a lot of sheriffs and police chiefs in California are conservative.
Mm-hmm.
So when they read his ruling,
mm-hmm.
they agreed with it, even
Mm-hmm.
though they weren't bound by it. They recognized that what they were saying, what the court was saying, was right. And so a lot of jurisdictions voluntarily went to effectively shall issue. And so that's why right now in California, most jurisdictions, you can actually get a CCW. It's not quite 100% shall issue, but it's not that hard to get a license to carry a concealed firearm in most jurisdictions in California. There's a few holdouts, and we've got them in our sites, San Francisco, the city of LA, a couple of other counties where they just don't want to issue at all. And if Bruin comes down, if the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association case comes down from the Supreme Court, as we expect, CRPA has already got a campaign ready to tell those jurisdictions that they need to update their good cause policy to include self-defense.
Oh, wow.
And we'll be ready. We'll litigate against any city that wants to hold out on that.
I would imagine there might be some cities that do.
And you know what? The Attorney General, here's the games we're going to face.
Okay.
The Attorney General has already sent communicated with every prosecutor in the state, all the police chiefs and sheriffs, and said, because they expect that they're going to lose the Supreme Court case. And the Attorney General of California is already saying, before you change anything about your CCW policy, your license to carry in public policy, call me. So they're already trying to come up with ways, and I know I can predict some of them. They will declare, anything within 1,000 feet of a church, a school, or a stop sign is a sensitive place.
Yeah.
Where your license won't be valid.
Wow.
And they'll probably try and raise the fees. They will require background checks, not just on you. This is already happening in some jurisdictions. They're trying to require background checks on your entire family. And then they'll try and impose psychological exams, make those very expensive. I mean, they're just going to try and red tape it to death. You'll get a license, but and if they get their way, it won't be worth that much. So we're already fundraising for our Pro 2A CRPA's Reckoning campaign, where we will be going after all of the all of the bad laws that have been forced down our throat basically for the last 20 odd years. That do nothing to make us safer, but just make it harder and harder to own a gun or to go out and have fun shooting one at the range or to hunt or whatever, or to defend your family.